What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Insurance Auto Auctions for another walk around. So let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Well, in this video, we're going to do a little running and gunning, which means we're going to kind of walk around, look around, see what we can find. If I see anything interesting, not the Saturn Ion, not another one, then we'll stop and we'll take a look. But till then, we'll just kind of walk around. You guys can get a full view of what the auction looks like. I'm all the way on the back side of it, so we're pretty far out. But there are a lot of cars out here, guys, and I have to go through a good chunk of these every single week to make a video. And you can't just run through them, you know, because if you do, you're going to miss something. And the last thing I want to do is miss something cool that I could bring to the channel, because I like interesting, old, weird, outdated, quirky cars, you know what I mean? Like, look at this right here. I don't even know what this is, but we're about to go take a look at it because it's caught my eye. And no, it's not the blue BMW. It's not the Chevy Aveo. It's this right here with the carbon fiber hood. What is it, like a Civic? A four-door Civic. I'll tell you what, I don't care. God, man, that thing is slick. That is slick. I don't care. I see damage on the other side, but oh my gosh, guys. Look at that carbon fiber. What a shame. It took a pretty gnarly hit on the other side, didn't it? Oh, who made this? Let's see. You guys probably know this brand name better than me. This is Saban. Warning, off-road use only. Hood pins required. Yes, I'm glad they say that, because you know how many people throw a carbon fiber or fiberglass hood on their car? They don't put hood pins and then the things just fly off. Like, no joke, it happens all the time. All the time. We've got some Avid 1 wheels. Even for a four-door, this thing is clean. Well, it's an SI, that's why. That's why. I love it. I do. I want this. But with that said, like I told you, it took a gnarly hit in the front there, man. You got a lot of damage over here. Definitely suspension damage. There's wheel damage. The hood's damaged. The fender apron is damaged. Everything is damaged. You can see the frame rail extension right there is all bent out of shape. The good possibility that that's been tweaked as well. So that hood is trash. Core Sport's trash. I mean, it's just that fender apron got pushed in a long way, really long way. What a shame, man. 2017. Let's take a look at the interior. Oh yeah, yep, everything got blown on this, didn't it? Yeah, curtain bags, seat bags didn't blow, driver bag blew. This was a beautiful car, really was. Whoever owned it, if you see the video, man, or I shouldn't say man, it could easily be a chick too, but whoever owned this, man, this was slick, man. This was a good looking car, no joke. Right now the hood is stuck. All right, well, that carbon fiber and those wheels just really made this thing stand out from all the rest. Hopefully whoever was in it is okay. But come on, comment below, tell me that was not a good looking car. I've been trying real hard to avoid the Tahoes and Suburbans and etc. lately, but every time I come across one I think could be a good deal, I have to stop and just take a quick look at it. I'm not going to spend much time on this, but the reason I'm looking at it is because it's an LTZ. It's going to be your fully loaded Tahoe, and I just want to take a quick peek at it. It's got hail damage absolutely everywhere. This thing, it's in rough shape. I'll bet the interior's trashed on it too. Bet money it is. This just looks like something that wasn't taken very good care of. Well, you got air fresheners hanging on all the windows back there, so it's a good start. Seats are laid all the way back. Window tint, you can't even see out of the window because of how faded and blurry it is. Dashboard is cracked all to pieces. Nah, man. You can keep that. Not interested. How about a 2016 Lincoln MKZ with hail damage? This actually looks really good. It doesn't say if it runs or drives. I assume it does. It doesn't say what the miles are or anything. The hail damage is pretty rough. If I'm being completely honest with you, it's got a lot. Now, the interesting thing is they put a few circles on the car to show the hail damage, but that's not even a fraction of all the hail damage that's down the car. There are a ton more hail dings all over this car, all over the sides, the fender, the hood, everything. And for some reason, they're not all circled. So it almost makes it look like it's only got a few hail dings, right? The reality is there's a lot more than what you're seeing on here. So let's take a quick peek. I'll try not to stand in this water too long. I don't want to get wet feet, but let's take a peek in here. Love the brown interior. Well, it's about 1,000 degrees in this car too. It's got good tires. This looks like something that was very well maintained. And hail damage or not, I wouldn't be bothered driving it. Like it wouldn't bother me one bit. I'll bet this has got low miles. It's just in too good a shape. Oh yeah, only 37,000 miles. It doesn't even need a jump. 99% of cars out here need a jump start, guys. And this one did not. 37,000 miles. This thing is good for a whole nother lifetime. You could drive this forever. Like, this car will last forever. I guarantee it. I don't know what engine it's got in. I assume it's like a little EcoBoost. Maybe what, a 2.0 liter turbo 4. I like this. I really do. I like this a lot. It'd be great if it's a hybrid. It's not, but let's pop the hood, take a quick look, see if we're working with a V6 or a 4-cylinder. I don't know anything about these Lincolns. I've never owned one. I keep saying I'm going to one day. Just never seem to get around to it, you know what I mean? They're not exactly cheap. Yeah, a little EcoBoost. What is it, a 2 liter? Let's look under there. Yeah, 2.0 liter EcoBoost. I keep thinking that these 2 liters are notorious for head gasket problems or cracked blocks or something like that. Sam Crack had an MKX, I think, or maybe it was an MKZ. It was a lemon law. He had all kinds of problems with it, man. I think he finally got it sorted out, but I believe they had to give him a new engine. They had to put a new engine in it for him. I just don't know if that would apply to this 2016 or not. I wonder what this thing is even worth. Let's put it in gear. Right into gear forward. Backup camera, of course. Backwards. Air conditioning's ice cold. Everything's gonna work. You know what I mean? That's the wrong button. There's the button I'm looking for. Express down. You got beautiful leather interior. You've got a nice sunroof. It smells. Ooh, I didn't see that. Sunroof is busted. Shattered. I missed that. Well, that could be bad if you're going down the road, you hit a pothole or something, man. That whole window could just come completely out of the car, couldn't it? I don't think it's got heated or cooled seats. I don't know. There's climate. Oh, it does. Where did it go? Right there. Air-conditioned seats. This is a very nice car for what it is. It's a little small, but it doesn't feel small on the inside. I mean, it looks kind of small on the outside, but on the inside, it's not too bad. This is decent. I'm very curious about how much something like this would go for. So I just put this on my watch list, and I was shocked at the retail value of something like this. $20,000. $20,000 is what the retail value is on one of these. It's not what it's going to go for at auction. I have no idea what it's going to go for at the auction, but it's probably going to go for some money. But I couldn't imagine. It's a nice car. It's a really nice car. I couldn't pay $20,000 for this. It's currently not up for auction. They're waiting on a title. Apparently the title hasn't gotten here yet, so it's on my watch list. We'll see what happens. You know, if it were to go for $8,000, I would happily pay $8 grand for it at the auction plus fees. But anything over maybe, yeah, I don't think I'd go over 10, and it's probably going to go over 10. So it's probably going to be out of my price range, but I'm going to keep it on the watch list and we'll see what happens. Now, right across the way here, I saw this F-150 in multiple colors of what looks like some kind of rhino lining, and first thing that came to mind is, number one, this was a nice truck. So why would somebody do this to such a nice truck? Well, maybe if it was stolen, right? Because here it is, it's sitting here, it says totaled, but it's not damaged. I don't see any damage. Do you? I don't see any damage. I'm willing to bet this thing was stolen and eventually recovered. Let's see what it says. It says Progressive, Ford F-150, run and drive, only 68,000 miles. Yeah, 68,000 miles. Somebody, I guarantee you, somebody stole this truck. That's sad. That's sad. And then they spray painted it with rhino lining. Oh, wow. Ooh. That stinks. That smells pretty bad. What is that? Is that a rock? Some kind of a rock. You got some kind of plastic stuff. There's a watch sitting on the dash there, on the center console. That's a shame. Nobody likes having their stuff stolen. And here's another thing. Take a look back here. Well, you had like a little DVD screen. But look what you find in the back. Catalytic converters. How about that? Yep, somebody was out cutting converters off of cars in this truck. So they probably took the truck, rhino lined it, and then they went out and started stealing catalytic converters in it. That's nice. I love this old Impala. I really do. I love the Impalas. I think they're always really good looking cars. But I can't help but wonder what happened to this one. It's not just missing one front wheel. Let's go over to the other side. Let's take a look over here. It's missing the other wheel too. There are no front wheels. In fact, it's missing 2 studs on this side. The car actually looks good. It's got a little bit of rust and the bumper's hanging off now from sitting on the ground, but honestly, this one actually looks pretty good if you just put a couple wheels back on it and some hubcaps. It's got 250,000 miles. It's listed as a non-runner. I'm not going to spend any time actually looking this one over. I just wanted to show it to you because I think it's in incredible condition, really. Oh, it smells like something died in there, but aside from that, it's actually in really, really good shape inside and out. Base model, no leather, no special fancy options or anything, and it doesn't come with front tires. So there you go. Next, we've got an Audi. It looks like a 2012, what is it, an A5, A6? It's a Quattro, and it's, of course, it's in the mud puddle. I don't think I can get all the way back here. You got some damage over here, suspension damage, and a little bit of quarter damage as well. Let's see if we can get around the other side, maybe. No, can I not get through this at all? Well, that figures. It's a 2015 Audi A6 with 100,104 miles. It's listed as a run and drive. I would sure like to get back here and see the rest of it. I just don't want to, I don't want to get flooded out here. The back looks good. It looks like it's just some damage to that 1/4, which honestly doesn't look all that bad. The suspension damage, I'm sure, is a relatively easy fix. It's this aluminum body that I think is where you really run into the trouble, man. She got whacked pretty good in the dog leg there and further back towards the bumper. You could absolutely fix this though. I guarantee you can absolutely fix this. Oh, I love that interior. It's also 100,000 degrees inside of each one of these cars now. See, does this one have power? It does. It's got power. It'll start up on its own for sure. Somebody had a system in it. They got the wires running all through just all over the place. Cut the wires out of it. Underglow lights and all kinds of crap like that. The seat is well, you know, this is how you drive. I don't know if you guys know this, but I can't reach the steering wheel, but that's okay. I don't need to reach the steering wheel because I look really cool driving like this. No, I don't. And neither do you. Nobody looks cool driving like that. Uh-oh. What happened? Key is not recognized. Hold key against marked area. Oh, where the hell is that? Right there? So I've got to hold this key here and push start. There we go. Can we set this seat up a little bit? There we go. Let's set this seat up to where it actually is in a position that makes sense for driving. 25 miles till empty. Running it completely out of gas, man. Don't put any gas in it till it is completely out. That's the ticket right there, guys. That's how you do it. If you don't know, that's how you do it. Run them completely out of gas. Yeah, that sucker is out. Like, it is underinflated left tire. Yeah, no kidding. Got the little screen that pops up there. Seems like it works great. Air conditioning, I have no idea. It seems like it's on, but not coming out of. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. Yeah, AC works. It does. Works nice. Steering feels really good. I'd like to know what engine is in this. Would you like to create a data connection? No. It does move. I mean, you're not driving this home, but it does move. Backup camera works. This is a nice ride. Important window works. You get nice dark tinted windows. That window's a little on the slow side. The seats are in really good shape, and I love the color. I really like the color of this. It's a really nice car. Throttle response is really nice. Look at that. Super crisp. All right, well, should we try to pop the hood? I don't want to get flooded out there. I don't want wet feet, but I'll pop the hood. Let's see if we can get under there and take a look, see what it's got. All right, I went ahead and shut it off because I don't want to have to climb back in here and step back in all this water. Let's see if we can take a peek under the hood real quick and see if this is the 3.0, the supercharged V6. Oh, really? I really thought this was a V6. It's a turbo 4. Oh, hell, that's all right. I don't know. I just kind of expect for such a big car. It's a good size. You know, it's a mid-size car. I just expected it to have that supercharged V6. Oh, well. I mean, I still like the car, but this definitely isn't for me. All right, let's continue our walk, guys. Take a look at this. That Porsche. I'm not going to touch it. It's got something splattered all over the top, or maybe it was on fire. Yeah, that was on fire. They've got it all taped up anyway, so we're not going to be able to get over there. The paint on the roof and everything is completely gone from being on fire. Hopefully you can see it. I'm not going to bother walking over there. We're getting down to the end, guys. Unfortunately, we've gone through just about everything there is out here to go through. I do see something I'm interested in right here, just because I love these old cars. I do. And some of you guys do too. These are honestly some of my favorites right here. Look at this old Lincoln. Look at this thing. A little bit of burnt paint. It's definitely got some hail damage. But God, man, these are beautiful cars. That is a shame. It was a beautiful car. 1991 Lincoln Town Car, and look at that. Fred Jones Lincoln Mercury. Why do they got this? I'll stick that up there for now. There we go. Oh, look at that. You remember these dashboards? They just go on forever. They're huge. Oh, come back. Hold on. I'm gonna put this tape back on, guys. All right, let's continue walking around because I saw a busted out window over here. We had so much hail, guys. It was just really bad. And with all the storms we've had, this thing's just gonna be full of water. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, that's locked. Oh well. I saw this car and I was like, man, this is my kind of car right here, guys. Absolutely love it. Well, let's continue walking around and see if we can find anything. Jeep, Chrysler, Ford. I mean, it's all. I like that Lexus, that LS 430 right there. That's pretty clean. Got a Tesla Model 3. I like that, but you know, what is this one here for though? Look at this. Run and drive. Oh, it took a little hit to the front. Really? That totaled this Lexus. It looks like you just need a front bumper cover. That's it, a front bumper cover. I'll bet the interior's super clean. Look in here. Would you look at that? It smells good. Oh. I'm not gonna mess with this one. We're not going to try to start it up or anything because it's not on the side where things are for sale. So I just had to check it out, man. That's another really beautiful car. That's an easy fix, a super easy fix. And that's the thing, if you come out here and you really look around and you really try to find something, you can find something that needs minimal repairs, it's in good shape, that'll get you around for a good long while. You thought I was going to stop at that Impala, didn't you? I thought about it. Hail damage. We're going to walk away from it. We don't need to look at that Impala. Malibus, Kias, Camaro. It's just more of the same. I think we've pretty much run through about everything that we're going to find out here, guys. There may be something left. I'm not giving up. There might be something left. We are on the very last row, which means I have gone through every row of cars that they have out here at IAA. And I'm here to tell you, that's a lot of cars, guys. I don't know if you can see, but all the way up to where those trailers are, if you can even see that far. There's those big pull-behind trailers. Yeah, I've gone through all of them. Oh, an A7. Again, minor damage. At least it appears to be minor. A nice old Chevy truck. Silverado, Texas edition. 3.0T. Oh, it's got smashed back here too, and in the front. It says, "And the road becomes my bride." And the road becomes my bride. Metallica. Yeah. I like it. I don't know who owned this car, but you're cool in my book. You're cool in my book. Another old Chevy truck. This one a pedal? No, State Farm insurance. Looks like it had been parked for a long time. I'm not gonna mess around with that one either. I think I'm kind of to the point where I'm about done myself, but it doesn't hurt just to kind of run and gun, walk around, see what you find. Another police car. Interesting. I saw one of these earlier, but I didn't film it because I thought, man, I don't want to start doing too many police cars. You guys might get tired of all that, so I didn't film it. But yeah, another one. Probably like private security is my guess, because it said the same thing. It said J-Mark. I don't know. That's what it said on it. Ooh, that's a bad wreck right there. We won't go over there. That one's pretty gnarly. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just continue on, guys. A Grand Prix GT. You don't need it. You don't need it, but I can't help it. You know what I mean? You don't see these anymore, guys. It's got the 3.8 liter V6. That's the good engine. That's the engine you want. It's another one that's just been sitting, you know? It's another one that's been sitting. What is this? It's an insurance loss. And I don't see any hail damage, so. Oh, how is this insurance unless this is a flood? This thing has been parked for like 20 years, man. It smells musty and old. And look at the spider webs and the dirt. Come on now. I don't know how they got this totaled out, but I guarantee you, non-runner, 176,000 miles, that thing's been sitting for a long time. Sometimes I wonder how some of these insurance companies pay out, because I'd take one look at that and say, not a chance, man. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. There's an RT Charger in that F8 green. Love that color, man. Love that color. Another RT Challenger in silver. Ooh, never mind. I thought that was an Escalade. Boy, I need to get out of here. The heat must be getting to me. That was like an XT6 or something. At my first glance, I thought that thing was an Escalade. I'm telling you, you spend 3-4 hours out here in the heat, and you start just getting a little, oh. I know I'm not imagining this, right? Wow. I just love it. I love it. You know what it is? It's this silly spoiler on the back. It just sets the whole car off. It's only a 328, guys. So in reality, it's not really impressive, but just the black paint, the black wheels, and that wing on the back, I don't know. It looks pretty sharp to me. We're coming up on the very end. So if you guys have seen anything that I missed, definitely drop a comment below and tell me, and I'll try to come back out here and find it for you, like I did that Camaro the other day that y'all begged me to start. I can't believe that thing was pouring oil out of the oil pan. That hurt my heart. It really did. I was almost ready to hit the buy it now button for $225. But there's a Lexus, another Silverado, little bitty Chevy, and I think we're at the end. Another Grand Prix. I really like this generation Grand Prix. Oh, it took a, nah, that's a nasty hit over in the dog leg, C-pillar area. And a G6, not really interested. A Compass, another Malibu. I'm telling you, Impalas and Malibus, man, these things are absolutely everywhere out here now. I think we have reached the end, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I'm ready to get back into some air conditioning and out of this heat. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.